Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back. So, two dimensions, right? Two dimensions. And what we're doing now is, out of Chapter 1, Exercise 11, let me read it to you. Area is found by multiplying the length of a surface times the width. All right, length times the width. Two dimensions, two aspects. If the floor measures 6.25 square meters, how many square centimeters does this represent? Okay, how many square centimeters are there in 1 square meter? Okay, so this kind of gives you a tricky aspect because the last question gives you a big hint as to where to begin. Okay, over here to our right, over here, I have drawn out a two scale 1 square meter. All right, both sides are 1 meter, which is 100 centimeters. 1 meter, which is 100 centimeters. Okay. Now, how do we get the area of this? Well, we multiply 1 meter times a 1 meter, but we also multiply a 100 centimeters times a 100 centimeters. What happens when we do that? What happens when we do that? Well, watch this. So we say 100 times 100. That's pretty easy, okay? We just add up the number of zeros we have here. 1 times 1 is 1. We have 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, in that case, 1.0 meters squared is equal to 10,000 centimeters squared. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. All right, adding up the number of zeros that we use. All right, so that means that when we start out at 1 square meter, we actually bring the decimal place over 1, 2, 3, 4 spots, and we're in the range of centimeters. Okay, we're there. Okay, so it's asking for, the question's asking for 6.25 square meters. Okay, so 6.25. So what is it that we say we do? We bring our decimal place over a certain number of spots here, or was it 4? Okay, 6, 2, 5. So bring over 1, 2, 3, 4, adding 2 zeros there, and we have centimeters squared. Okay, so that's one aspect of this entire scheme of things. You can actually measure. You don't have to measure. You can measure the floor, right? Well, usually I'll take this off of this stand. Usually we have these. We don't usually measure in terms of meters here in the United States. We usually use inches, right? Inches and feet. Well, here's a great example of one thing that we actually use. Okay, we'll put this in terms of inches here. Inches. One of these square blocks is actually, as you can see, 12 inches long. Okay, 12 inches long, and would you guess it? It's also 12 inches wide. Okay, that is actually 1 square foot. One of these blocks is 1 square foot. What does that actually mean? So 12 times 12 in inches gives you 1 square foot. 144 square inches is actually 1 square foot. Okay, that's an example in both SI units and standard units. Thank you very much, and I look forward to the next video.